faceless apparition.
You ever have that gut feeling, like something's off, but you can't quite explain it? That's what I felt the night I stayed at room 103 of a rundown roadside motel just off Route 56 in the middle of nowhere, Indiana. This story, it's real. I'm not here to convince you of ghosts. I just want to tell you what happened. And after you hear it, maybe you'll understand why I never ignore my gut anymore. I was driving cross-country, heading back home after visiting a friend in Kentucky. I was tired. Too tired to keep driving, and I saw this small neon motel sign flickering on the side of the road. It looked okay. Nothing special. When I walked in, the old guy at the front desk looked up from his newspaper, and the first thing he said was,
"Don't take room 103. It has plumbing issues."
I didn't even say a word yet. I just stood there and asked, "Okay, what room's available then?" He hesitated, then handed me the key to room 103. The hallway smelled like mildew and old air freshener. The door to room 103 stuck a little before it opened, like it hadn't been used in a while. The inside was freezing. No sound. Not even the hum of a fridge or heater. Just silence. But I was exhausted. I threw my bag on the chair, flopped onto the bed, and that's when I noticed it. The mirror across from the bed had this weird smudge. Not just a fingerprint, it looked like a handprint. But stretched, like it dragged downward. I wiped it off, thinking maybe it was just condensation. Then, around 1:20 a.m., I heard water running. I thought it was the bathroom, maybe a leak. I opened the door and... nothing. No water. The faucet wasn't on. But the mirror was fogged up like someone had taken a hot shower. And this time, written on it, were 3 words.
"Get out now."
I froze. Checked the door. It was still locked. Bolted. No one was in the room. That's when the lights flickered. And I heard it, footsteps. Not loud, but deliberate, coming from inside the room, behind me. I turned around. No one. But the closet door, the one I hadn't opened, was now slightly ajar. And from the crack, I swear to you, I saw an eye. I ran. I didn't grab my bag, didn't care about my phone charger. I yanked the door open, sprinted down the hallway barefoot, and burst into the lobby. The old guy at the desk looked up and just said,
"You saw her, didn't you?"
I couldn't speak. He walked over, handed me a coffee, and said,
"She always shows up around 1:20. That's when she died in that room."
Later, I looked it up. Room 103 was where a young woman had been found decades ago. She'd been trapped inside during a winter storm. No heat, no phone, no help. They said she wrote a message on the mirror with her breath before she froze. That same message?
"Get out now."
I still don't know what I saw. Was it her? Was it my mind playing tricks after a long drive? All I know is this: I never ignore warnings anymore. And if you ever see room 103 on your travels, don't stay there. Thanks for listening. If you've got your own creepy motel or roadside horror story, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Subscribe for more true horror experiences. Until next time, sleep with one eye open.